In the ancient text of Genesis, a single verse holds the key to one of the most controversial and chilling mysteries of all time. It reads, "The sons of God saw that the daughters of humans were beautiful, and they married any of them they chose." Genesis 6:2. Who were these sons of God? Why did they defy the divine order? And what horrifying consequences followed? Join me as we uncover the shocking truth. Genesis 6 recounts a forbidden union that forever changed the course of human history. These sons of God were not ordinary men. Many biblical scholars and theologians identify them as fallen angels, celestial beings, who defied God to indulge in their lust for human women. From these unions came the Nephilim, a race of giants and warriors, described as the heroes of old, men of renown. But this act of rebellion wasn't just a story of lust. It was a calculated attempt by Satan to corrupt humanity to its very core. Genesis 6:5 paints a grim picture. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become on the earth, and that every inclination of the thoughts of the human heart was only evil all the time. So catastrophic was this corruption that it led to the Great Flood, a divine intervention to cleanse the earth. Why did Satan and his fallen angels use sex as their weapon? The answer lies in the sacred nature of human intimacy. Sex was designed by God as a divine connection between husband and wife, reflecting love, trust, and unity. But Satan perverts what is holy, turning it into a tool of destruction. As Dr. I.D.E. Thomas explains in The Omega Conspiracy, one of Satan's most powerful weapons is twisting sexuality into a counterfeit spirituality, promising ecstasy but delivering bondage. By corrupting humanity's most sacred bonds, Satan strikes at the very heart of God's creation. The perversion of sex is not confined to ancient times. Satanic rituals have long used eroticism to mock and desecrate what is holy. The infamous Black Mass is a chilling example. Here, sacred Christian rituals are twisted into grotesque parodies. The altar is often a nude woman. Sexual acts are performed as part of the ceremony. Even the bread and wine are replaced with vile substances, blood, urine, and worse. This corruption didn't stop with medieval satanic rituals. The Hellfire Clubs of England became infamous for their debauchery, attracting powerful elites who indulged in orgies and mock sacrifices. But why? What power did they hope to gain? The mysterious phenomenon of alien encounters has captivated the modern world. UFO sightings, abductions, and strange experiments have sparked debates about life beyond Earth. But what if these aliens aren't extraterrestrial at all? What if they are simply fallen angels, cloaked in a modern disguise? Take the case of Antonio Villas-Boas, a Brazilian farmer abducted in 1957. His encounter was more than terrifying, it was deeply personal. He claimed to have been taken aboard a UFO and forced into an intimate encounter with a humanoid female. His detailed description and subsequent medical examination, which revealed radiation burns, baffled investigators. Across the globe, reports of similar abductions share chilling parallels. Victims describe experiments focused on human reproduction and claims of hybrid offspring. These encounters echo the forbidden unions of Genesis 6, where fallen beings sought to corrupt humanity. The Bible warns us that the days of Noah will repeat before the end times. Could these modern abductions signal the return of ancient schemes? Satan's tactics have evolved, but his goals remain the same: to corrupt and enslave. In modern times, he uses the power of media, culture, and technology to normalize lust, perversion, and moral decay. But there's more to it than meets the eye. Beyond the surface, Satan uses sex to implant his ideas into the human mind. By distorting human desires, Satan turns sacred connections into tools for control, breaking down families and isolating individuals. The Bible offers stark warnings about these deceptions. In Jude 7, it speaks of Sodom and Gomorrah. They gave themselves up to sexual immorality and perversion. They serve as an example of those who suffer the punishment of eternal fire. The Bible is clear. The corruption of humanity through lust and rebellion leads to judgment. Though the forces of darkness rise, they will not prevail. Through Christ, we have the power to resist, to rebuild, and to reclaim what is sacred. Revelation 12:10 reminds us, "Now have come the salvation and the power and the kingdom of our God. Stand firm in your faith, protect your family, and never stop seeking the truth." What do you think about these ancient warnings? Are they still relevant today? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell for more explorations into faith.